Let's take a deep breath and allow the room of the mind to expand. Imagine now the air around you is infused with the power of humour, creativity and insight. As you hear these words, you might find certain ideas begin to settle gently in the background of your awareness, like seeds ready to blossom into clarity and expression. Humour is your portal to transformation. Notice how, even now, your mind begins to weave connections between laughter and healing. Picture laughter flowing through you, dissolving all tension. That release feels natural, doesn't it? Like a pressure valve. It opens pathways to resilience and connection. Somewhere inside, you've always understood comedy can uncover hidden truths. That little nudge towards curiosity now grows stronger. Can you sense the way humour helps people to see differently? It's natural for you to feel the power to challenge norms, to poke and prod, knowing that you leave room for others to shift their perspective effortlessly. You're already starting to notice how truth feels lighter when shared. Imagine standing on a stage, spotlight soft, your stories reflecting you so clearly. They feel like everyone's stories. Each time you allow vulnerability to shine, a ripple of connection spreads, because authenticity, like yours, invites others to relax into themselves. Think of the way boundaries blur when you ask just the right bold questions. It's almost magical, isn't it? How edginess creates not barriers but doorways. The part of you that understands how discomfort leads to revelation is waking up now, finding fresh ways to provoke, inspire and enlighten. Visualize for a moment the way laughter feels like a bridge, a soft, sturdy connection between people who thought they couldn't meet in the middle. It's fascinating the way humour holds space for even the toughest truths, isn't it? Your mind already understands how this skill grows naturally each time you engage in the world. Now imagine every insight above blending seamlessly into your daily rhythm. See yourself observing life's ironies. The quirky details around you glow with meaning. Refining your thoughts, each idea turns crisp and sharp, like jewels in the light. Testing boldness, an inner voice whispers, "Go ahead, say it." You'll realize it's already perfect. Connecting authenticity. Your stories invite deeper laughter, surprise and connection. Feel your mind opening to embrace this playful irreverence. These tools settle into your unconscious mind, working gently and powerfully as you move through the day. And you can smile knowing the seeds of humour and insight, they've been planted deeply. So let's take a moment to let the edges of your awareness soften. With each breath, you might notice how effortlessly your mind welcomes new ideas, as though they were always there, just waiting to be acknowledged. Now as you relax into this flow, allow these beliefs to settle deeper, weaving into the fabric of your unconscious, where they can grow and thrive. And as you think about humour now, notice how it feels like a key unlocking a door that leads to lightness, to release. Imagine a moment in the future where you face a challenge and humour rises naturally, like a gentle wave washing over tension. That feeling of release, of ease, becomes a part of you now, doesn't it? Without effort, you carry the certainty that laughter can heal even the deepest wounds, and this knowledge feels freeing. You may begin to sense how your inner voice strengthens, becoming bold, confident and curious. Each time you encounter a societal norm that feels rigid or unfair, imagine your mind automatically spinning it around, like turning a Rubik's Cube, until you see the absurdity hiding in plain sight. And with a wry smile, you realize how humour becomes a scalpel, cutting away pretense and exposing truth, all while inviting others to laugh and shift alongside you. Take a moment to imagine standing in front of a mirror, not just seeing your reflection, but really seeing yourself, as you notice your own imperfections. Can you feel how these quirks make you lovable, relatable, human? There's a part of you that already knows vulnerability is strength. That part grows stronger with every breath, guiding you to share your stories effortlessly. And as you do, a quiet assurance whispers. This authenticity not only frees you, but inspires others to embrace their own. Picture your words as arrows, playful yet precise. Each one lands exactly where it's needed, sometimes sparking surprise, other times laughter, and often deep thoughts. There's something thrilling about walking the line, isn't there? You notice how the edge sharpens your creativity, carving out space for bold, unforgettable humour. And interestingly, you find, when you push boundaries, your audience feels safe, knowing you're guiding them to new insights. Feel how laughter softens everything. Imagine standing in a room where differences melt away, as chuckles ripple through the crowd. Notice how humour creates a quiet harmony, allowing even the hardest truths to be heard. As you embrace this gift, it becomes second nature to infuse empathy into your words. Each joke you tell becomes a bridge, a warm, welcoming path to understanding and connection. As you hear these words, you might recall a time when humour brought you relief, or maybe even shifted your perspective. It's easy to remember, isn't it? As you think about that, notice how effortlessly the belief that laughter heals feels more real. You can even imagine future moments where this truth grows stronger, moments where your humour transforms a tense situation into one of connection. You might find yourself noticing how humour shapes your thoughts. Feel how curiosity deepens, allowing you to change norms and embrace your vulnerabilities. It's good to know, isn't it, that humour invites understanding, connection and change. And this ability to inspire is already a part of who you are. So see yourself a week from now, effortlessly weaving humour into a conversation. Notice how natural it feels to bring lightness to heavy topics, to provoke thought with a bold observation, or to bond with someone through shared laughter. And as you imagine this, you can feel how these beliefs, they've already begun to shape your world. And as you close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath and imagine these ideas sinking deeper, becoming a part of you. Each breath reinforces them, like roots growing stronger, ensuring these beliefs flourish naturally in every thought, every word, every action. And as you move forward, you might find yourself smiling, knowing the seeds of transformation, they've already begun their work. So let your mind drift as if it's floating on a calm, gentle stream. With every word, your unconscious becomes a receptive space, a fertile ground where these beliefs, they take root, growing naturally and powerfully, without conscious effort. You may even notice how these ideas feel less like something you're learning, and more like something you've always known. That's right. Just let go and allow these truths to settle deeply into who you are. As you think about humour now, feel the way it dissolves tension effortlessly, like a drop of dye spreading through water, changing everything that it touches. Imagine each laugh you share as a ripple extending far beyond you, soothing pain, releasing burdens. Even the thought of laughter feels lighter now, doesn't it? Each time humour arises in your life, it naturally amplifies its power to heal and unite. And that knowledge becomes part of you every day, like a thread woven into the fabric of your being. Notice how easy it is to spot the absurdities around you, how your mind automatically zooms out to see the big picture, finding the humour hidden within the cracks of rigidity. With every breath, you sense how humour can nudge, question, and even shatter outdated ideas, leaving room for something fresh and freeing. It's as though your curiosity sharpens with each moment, drawing you towards insight that spark laughter and thought. And as this ability grows, you feel a playful confidence, knowing your perspective challenges norms in a way that inspires change effortlessly. Feel how your awareness turns inward, like a soft spotlight illuminating your unique journey. Each story, each flaw, each triumph becomes a source of connection, not something to hide, but something to share. Imagine now a moment where you tell a personal story and the room fills with warmth, laughter and recognition. It's easy to feel how vulnerability flows into strength, isn't it? And as you let this idea settle, it transforms into a quiet certainty. Your authenticity is your greatest gift, and sharing it only makes it stronger. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a boundary. Notice how it feels to gently push against it. There's an exhilaration in that moment, isn't there? Your words land like sparks, lighting up ideas that others hadn't yet considered, and yet, even as you challenge, there's a sense of balance, and knowing that your humour doesn't alienate but it invites. Feel how natural it is for you to navigate that edge, creating laughter that resonates deeply while opening doors and understanding. Imagine the faces of those you speak to, how they soften, light up and lean in as laughter bridges even the widest gaps. Humour, as you now realise, is a universal language, a gentle touch that connects hearts to mind. Each time you address a challenging subject, your words naturally find the perfect tone, allowing others to see, feel and understand in ways they couldn't before. Notice how this gift feels effortless, as though empathy has always been a part of the way that you use humour. As you think about how humour heals, imagine a moment when laughter transformed tension into lightness. And while you consider that, remember a time when humour helped you to see the truth behind a rigid norm. Perhaps you even recall how sharing a vulnerable story made someone laugh and feel understood. And as these memories intertwine, you realise these beliefs, they've been guiding you all along, each one building on the other, naturally and seamlessly. You might not consciously notice, but each word, phrase and idea here, it carries a subtle invitation to grow, to expand, to deepen. It's as though these beliefs feel like seeds planted in fertile soil, ready to flourish. And you might find yourself in moments of quiet or laughter, noticing how these ideas, they've already taken root. Imagine a year from now, looking back and realising how naturally these beliefs, they become a part of who you are. It might even feel surprising how seamlessly they've integrated, as if they've always been there, guiding you. And then consider how much they're shaping you even now, with every moment, every thought, every breath. And as you allow these ideas to rest deeply within, feel the way they begin to work behind the scenes, adjusting, growing, integrating, like a whisper in the background of your thoughts. They'll guide you without effort, shaping the way you see, feel and express humour in every part of your life. And as you return to the present moment, you might notice how much lighter and more confident you feel, knowing these beliefs, they're already a part of who you are, ready to shine through you.